Hello there, everyone. Sorry for the lateness there. Just had to get back to where we were when the last stream ended, because we did have that crash. So I redid the battle over Thanos, and for Centaurus, we now have all of that stuff secured. And this time, Scythe didn't die, so I'm going to let myself keep him. After all, we let everyone else have their heroes back when I reset everything. But today, we are playing our Empire of the Hand playthrough, which we are doing okay in. Last time was a bit of a rough stream. But we've whittled down the Greater Maldruid to just a couple planets on this side. They do have some more presence in the core, but I don't think that's going to last super long. They're getting picked away by like the Empire and all that. So we are going to continue building up our forces throughout the galaxy. We have 2 fleets worth over here, but we are building up another fleet over Eddie and Ession, because we're going to be getting ready to attack the New Republic on this side.
Unit in production.
And we will get you and you over here. That leaves us with a good chunk of change, which I think we're going to spend at Bilbringi. So what capital ships do we have there? Just an Intigo. So let's get
Vehicle in production.
2 of each of those.
Unit in production.
And we will get that so we can build some other regular units. But we have... I think we're just past the halfway point. It's always kind of hard to tell because, like, it looks like we're at about a third of the galaxy, but the north is always a bit more dense than the south. So it's like this region down here, the path down to there, and the core. But we're going to go for probably 2 to 3 hours again today. And we are getting close to the point where we're going to be doing our next single stream Galactic Conquest, because we've hit the goals for March and April, which means doing one in April and May, because it's always delayed one. So I'm thinking next Friday we might end up doing another single stream Galactic Conquest. I'm not sure which we're going to do, so I will have to probably do a poll and see how people feel about that. It's possible we might move into doing some that aren't in TR or Fall of the Republic, though I think the first one we're going to do, the one that we're doing this month, is going to be Fall of the Republic as the Galactic Republic. But we are going to start off with going over to Togoria. We're taking everything from them. Is it true that you're about to be promoted to Awakened Demon Lord and take your place in Canada? No. There's a first past the post system that we have to follow for me to become a Demon Lord of anywhere in Canada. I would prefer like a ranked ballot or something, but oh well. Let's send in Corey's favorite potato and Antigone Memorial.
We'll get there.
We'll put something beefy up front, so Fortessa and a regular Peltas back here, with Tundro to back up for Fortessa. Then Scythe on this side. So the last couple days, we did announce... Did that video come up? Yeah, the video announcing the release date for Fall of the Republic 1.1 has come out. So that's coming out on April 28th of this month. That is the plan. And Fall of the Republic has gone pretty smoothly. It's not a huge amount of upfront changes, so we're pretty confident that we're good there so far. TR has a lot more moving parts that changed, so that'll be something to work on. But still, like the beta's gone relatively smoothly, so I'm not too scared. So TR should be coming up a little bit after that, and we've already got a ton of stuff in the works for the following version.
Sequence engaged.
So, like, the first day of 3.2's development, there's going to be just a ton of extra content going in already. We got the engines off those. I think we got the engines off you. Cool.
Enemies in range.
Toby's asking, does the new UI say which area you're in? So that's actually something we've done with the like text box at the top left. So we can actually add that as a UI element in places that it doesn't already exist. So we've taken it off the places that it was and made it part of our little text thing up here, which is, we've done that after this release, so that's why you won't see it right now. But you will be told what area it is. So that is a thing. We definitely need more infantry.
Beginning construction.
So let's get that there. Let's get
Constructing unit.
a bunch of you.
Building under construction.
And let's get nothing else because we have no money. Is Imperial Reign real? Yes. Imperial Reign is real. Where do we have a barracks? Here we have a barracks.
Enemy fleet
Unit
approaching.
cancelled.
Cruiser reporting.
Coming in at Rygar, which is the one that actually has the defense fleet. So that's kind of worrisome. Let's see. No, I think we're fine to just go. You over here. Oh, New Republic's coming back. What else is new? I don't think they're gonna want what they're doing here. Oh well, that's their choice.
Star Cruiser
Construction complete.
Golden Zen's asking, will there be any Republic heroes in the fall? The Republic update. Yep. There will actually be another preview coming out this week. The Republic is moving to the hero system that the New Republic has in TR, where you have
Imminent.
the command staff. This is actually... Oh, that's 5 Home 1 types. Okay. But yeah, like, TR has a more complex error system, so doing the error rescripting is significantly more complex there. There's a lot more moving parts. But on the whole, it should end up being easier for us to work with. It's just kind of redoing
Star Destroyer reporting.
that much work in one release. Can be a lot.
Navigating to coordinates.
Awaiting
Buildable cloaked dreadnoughts be a thing in Era 2. No?
Reporting. Yes, sir.
We might try to do something with the cloaking tech that Thrawn used and they used in the Era 5 period, but
Yes, Commander.
cloaking in Empire at War is not great. Pretty finicky.
Ascendancy at the
TIE
ready.
squadron here.
Flank speed.
TIEs reporting in.
And so jumpy. Have anything running that I shouldn't? Suppose get not GitHub doing anything, but oh well.
Orders, sir.
Not sure why this battle is being laggy. You know what? We have so many extra ships here. I'm gonna retreat and then jump back. Then we'll just deploy closer and have whatever ships we want. Will this be the finale? That is very doubtful. We're not super close to... Yeah, and there's still probably a couple streams left here.
Vigilant standing by. Coordinates received.
Tactical battle imminent.
That's Rygar first. Who's Sankhya? Yeah. Don't love that. Wish we had ion cannons.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Awaiting orders.
Star Destroyer comms open. Ready to go. Ready to receive orders. We'll get there.
Pull back.
Cruiser, awaiting your orders.
Ascendancy at the
for
ready.
command, sir.
On standby.
They have much support for it here.
Advancing on target. Ready for battle.
Let's keep our fighters clear.
Attack.
Ready to go, sir.
We don't have that many bombers either.
All fighters engage.
Bad.
Roger that. Attack.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
But
Awaiting your
we'll
orders.
see if we can do that.
I lost him. Ah! On standby. Starting our attack run.
Like, I'm pretty sure we can kill these other ships with our fleet. So I'm not gonna hypervelocity gun them, because they should be out alone.
Order confirmed.
Ascendancy at the ready. Ready to go, sir.
No, you guys further in.
I've got them in my sights.
Start target run.
Eliminating target.
Just gonna keep HV gunning it.
Coming back around for another run. Excellent shot. I got one.
Another one's down.
Commander, they're hitting us. Getting a lock. Locking
Star Destroyer comms
Alright,
open.
you peel around here.
Ready to receive orders.
You go there, back.
Ascendancy at the ready.
You go there, back.
Star Destroyer comms open.
You guys come out here.
Ready to receive orders.
You go around there.
Commander.
You just get in here.
Commander, reporting in.
I'm on them. Enemies in
Will Ahsoka be added next update? Not next update as in
awaiting
1.1,
attack.
but probably the update after that. Because she has a head, she has no body still. And bodies are necessary. Alright, I'm gonna send the Scarsis farther up.
Taking fire.
Ascendancy at the ready.
They're hitting us. Where'd he go? I'm losing. Space station down. Stay in formation. Nowhere to run.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Back here.
Falling out of formation. Draw their fire.
Ready to receive orders.
Heavy cruiser.
Alright, that's gonna be the Bakura down.
Destroyer here.
They're still back here.
I copy. Engine
Velocity gun available.
firing.
There we go. In late eras for the Empire will be any way to show how the power struggle between the Moff, Council, and Pelion. Maybe.
Go after the stragglers.
Copy.
That definitely won't be an initial focus of the Imperial government mechanics. We're mostly going to be focusing on the power struggle between the different Imperial factions. But eventually there will be more in-depth government mechanics for everyone. So specifics of that will be worked out as we go.
Ready to receive orders.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Ready to receive orders.
Poor Kynagos is just
Heavy cruiser.
always getting
Focus fire on
rushed.
heavy guns.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Well, at least it's got some healing going on.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Pull you around.
Awaiting orders.
Will the Sea Ruvi be added?
Yes.
Yes. The Sea Ruvi infantry, Inertial just finished the model and texture for them. Bob's been doing some fun animations on them as well.
Starting out
So that'll be something that probably starts showing up
ready
in
to receive orders.
I've got them in my sights.
in 3.2.
Gun available.
Nowhere to run. Falling out of formation.
We're gonna have that
Awaiting your
Drayson.
command.
Coming back around for another run. Getting a lock. Draw their fire.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Formation.
Thrawn would approve.
Intercepting.
Star Destroyer comms
Go
open.
after the stragglers. Regroup for another attack. I lost them. Victim. Quick.
Commander, our target priority is the laser cannon.
Commander, they're hitting us. Where'd he go?
Ready to
Yes,
receive
Commander.
orders.
Reporting in.
Run. Preparing for jump to falling out of formation.
I think we have engines on everything still. Make custom ship death like in the remake one. That is something that is in the base game, and as you can see on screen right now, something that we are also going back to doing. Rhino has been working on a bunch. It just, we have so many units that, as we were redoing stuff over the years, it fell out of use. There are a couple Empire of the Hand ships that haven't been redone yet. They will be redone over time.
We've got him! Send reinforcements!
We did like 10 of them in the last release alone. There's just a couple of the different styles that need updates.
Choose your
So,
reinforcements.
really, it's a project that I expected to take years to do, but we got it done mostly in one release, so it does take time. It just took less time than we originally thought.
We'll get there.
Alright, we're going in this side.
Location locked. Heading out.
I do wish we had an HV gun for this.
Coming around.
Orders confirmed. We'll get there.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Stop going that side.
Roger that. Heading to
Turn you
destination.
sideways. Are the current cruisers going to be in 3.1? Yep. Anything you see in this is
We're
going to be in
moving
3.1.
Ready to go, sir.
Plus more stuff beyond that.
Form up.
Yes, sir. Fire. Open fire. On standby. Focusing our efforts on the weapons.
Ascendancy at the ready.
I'm going to put the Kadalbe up front as well. We have a good amount of damage. We just got to make sure that we don't
Destroyer en route.
die on the way.
Moving to those coordinates. Building trajectory.
Yes, Commander. Attack that target. Ready. Attacking target. TIE squadron here.
Star Viper squadron reporting.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Alright, shields are up on the first one.
Draw their fire.
Then there's
Attack
these
formation.
guys just chilling in the back.
Go after the stragglers. I'm on them.
Where's the next CIS stream? The recording for the CIS playthrough is going to be happening on Mondays.
Lasers are on.
Those are my Empire at War recording on Twitch days.
TIEs reporting in. Fire at will.
Battleship standing by.
Stay in formation.
Copied.
I got one.
Open fire.
Behind them.
I copied.
Just stop there.
Another attack.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
I got it. My copy.
Destroy the
Ready to receive orders.
Quick.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Locking on. Enemy
We await
You
orders.
head on over here.
Decoding your transmission.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Stop.
Ready to receive orders.
target locked.
Nope. Just if you can't turn and attack, just don't bother.
Coming around.
Shoot from wherever you are.
I've got them in my sights. Gunning back around for another
Our
round.
target priority is Star Destroyer standing by.
Getting a lock. Ready for
And
command,
I'm
sir.
just gonna keep sending the bombers over to the home one type.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Target locked.
Awaiting new instructions.
I am hoping to start a Stellaris playthrough this week as well, because Nemesis just came out.
Yes, Commander.
But we did also just start the Total War playthrough too, so I don't want to overdo it.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
So we'll probably record the CIS on Monday,
Receive orders.
and then we will. Oh, I brought another one there.
TIE squad.
Then we'll on Tuesday do Total War, and Friday do Total War.
Ascendancy at the ready.
But I might throw in the Stellaris stuff as a secondary stream on YouTube one of the days.
Engines down. Copy.
All right. Beskar's going down. Poor Beskar.
Got one. I got one.
The best car of times, it was the worst car of times. Throw impetus in there.
Got one.
And Tundro?
Coordinates received.
Frontline Tundro.
Warm up.
Yes, Commander. Destroy their turbo lasers. Decoding your transmission.
Waiting orders.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Almost in range.
Locking on.
Mega Maser's prime.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Awaiting your command. Our target priority is the laser.
Alright,
Decoding your transmission.
move you up.
Awaiting new
Scythe is still getting some stuff done, so he's fine. I don't want to break up our formation too much, but some of these ships have just decided they are too far to do anything.
Taking fire. Commander, they're hitting us.
Kill these fighters before they
Awaiting
come in on that side.
Fire at will.
Where'd he go?
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Decoding your transmission.
I have them now. Got it.
Alright. Bombers over here.
Awaiting new instructions.
Stay there. Stay there.
Full speed.
Falling out of formation.
Okay, that's where I actually wanted you, so that's fine.
Reporting.
They're all dead.
Targeting.
Send the fighters in. Send the Peltis up
Target locked.
Star Destroyer comms open.
so they can actually
Ready to receive orders.
get in range for something.
Location locked. Heading out.
Decoding your transmission.
And get up.
Coming around. Attack formation.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Thanks, heavy
You'll do
destroyer.
this so ships won't split apart and fall down, but they will burn in space. They'll be or something different. We have a few different types of death clones that we're doing. We try not to keep them on screen for too long because our priority is on making the game readable. There are a bunch of mods where they have like really long death clones and the screen just kind of gets covered in plumes of smoke, which is not great for readability. I've not played Remake, I don't know what they do, but that's basically our approach with it. Make it look good, make them die, but don't cover the screen with them forever.
Get behind them. Target locked. Deploying squadron.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Initialize general bombardment.
Destroyer here.
I got one.
Attacking.
Ready. Firing.
Alright, let's get in over here.
Our enemy craft.
I copy.
Locking
This will
on.
be the
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Decoding your transmission.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Try to pull Scythe out of there.
Star Destroyer comms open. Orders confirmed.
Taking
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Engage.
Ready to receive orders.
Decoding your transmission.
I don't think they have any more to jump in.
At gunner's discretion.
nowhere to run.
Alright, let's get the engines down just in case they do decide to retreat. Here, you can attack. You don't need to stay back there.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Eyes reporting.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Coming around.
Decoding your transmission. Fire all mega lasers.
In my sights.
Awaiting new instructions,
Star Destroyer
Commander.
comms open. Ready to receive orders.
Requesting fighter support.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Orders, sir.
Alright.
Ready to go, sir.
We have no plans to give the CSA ISD ones.
Thanks, heavy destroyer.
They would at most be able to get individual ones through the market, but there's like 30 other factions you can play if you want ISD ones, and the CSA is a faction that doesn't have to rely on ISDs, so we don't want to make them rely on ISDs.
Intercepting.
Awaiting
Star
orders.
Destroyer comms
Like,
Falling out of formation.
we, when we're designing these factions, we want them to play differently, and there are enough groups that are just like Imperial Warlords that do need ISDs. So if we have opportunities to put literally anything else in other factions, then that will always take priority over giving them any ISDs. Like, there's not a shortage of places to play with ISDs in the mod. Alright, here we go. We did lose our Kadalbe and Rabbit Ewok there, but we took out pretty much everything else. So let's see what's on Togoria. And we're going to jump back in on Usankia. That way...
We'll get there.
Vigilance standing by.
You have on Rivester. Easy space, also easy on ground. Do you think EOTH might get a Karita-style academy as a method of increasing some of their hero count in a lower-friendly way, or is that very Karita-specific? Well, you can already get Karita with them and get the academy. As you can see, I have a couple of those here. That's a thing that does exist for them already, it's just you gotta get to Karita.
Tactical battle imminent.
Whether we do something somewhere else kind of depends on... Like, we've changed the spawning logic a bit for the academies, so there might be room for more elsewhere in the galaxy. But we want to make sure it doesn't just get continually overrun by those kind of heroes. Sky Strike Academy, right now. But possible to represent it at some point in the future with something.
Ormos class carrier here, Admiral. The nebula clouds are affecting our sensors. Moving to that destination. The nebula clouds are affecting our sensors.
Velocity cannon firing.
I don't actually know how many bombers we're going to get with what we have here. Pretty much.
Yes, Commander.
How close to the next TR update? I want to start a game and it updates in like a month. Probably within that time frame, but you can always download the old versions, so updates shouldn't really be a problem if you do want to play.
We'll get there.
Heavy cruiser moving out.
You'll be able to go to mod database and grab the previous one.
Warm up. Commencing attack run.
Ormos class carrier here, Admiral.
Ready to receive orders.
Awaiting orders. Right away. Moving out.
Clone Wars is technically Legends canon. Does that make Rebels Legends canon? Nope.
Yes, Commander. Awaiting orders.
Copy. Changing course to intercept. Targeting the laser systems.
Aw, they didn't...
On standby.
I copy. Heading out.
Ready to go, sir.
go over the other way. Oh, well.
Reporting. Fallout.
On standby. We go.
Attack.
Yes, Commander. Reporting in.
Stragglers.
Clone Wars is in both continuities. Rebels is strictly new canon.
Hypervelocity cannon firing. Ready. Destroying the missile.
Did Thrawn clone use Seculars? Thrawn clone died before coming out of the cloning vat. So
Tires reporting in.
Ormos class carrier here, Admiral.
clone didn't really use much of much.
Get behind them. Enemies in range.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Target locked.
Star Destroyer
I have
comms
them
open.
now. They're coming in quick. Eliminating target.
I don't think this fleet's really going to be enough.
Orders, sir. Target locked. I'm on them.
Your command, sir.
More enemy craft.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Commander.
Taking fire.
Reporting in. Our primary target is
Heavy
the
cruiser.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Awaiting your orders.
targeting at maximum
Where'd he go?
firepower.
Heavy cruiser on standby. Ready to receive orders.
Nowhere to run. I'm losing.
Heavy
Fewer
Former.
fighter, or fewer bombers. It's halfway down.
Ascendancy at the ready. Mega Mazers primed.
Our primary engine system is down. Our launch bay is gone.
Why do people say Thrawn doesn't like big ships? I just read the Thrawn trilogy a week ago and that's never mentioned. Well, he never comes straight out and just says, like, Executor equals bad. He does talk about how wasteful the super weapon projects are and how he prefers, like, more flexible fleets. And there's more to Thrawn than just the Thrawn trilogy. You can see different places where he comes up and the types of tactics he uses.
Star Destroyer heavy cruiser on standby. Ready to receive
Our
orders.
lasers are destroyed.
Ascendancy at the ready. Heavy cruiser. Star Destroyer comms open. Firing sequence engaged. Ready to receive orders. Thrawn would approve.
We've lost the iron cannon.
Ascendancy at the ready. Awaiting your
Can we run out of here?
Star Destroyer comms open. Heavy cruiser on standby.
Ready for battle.
Ready to receive orders. Mega Mazers primed.
We're gonna be able to grab a few of these hard points at
Heavy
least.
cruiser.
Then we'll have to cheese the HV gun.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
It comes down to preferring larger numbers of more flexible ships. So it's not that he would, like, absolutely refuse if you handed him an SSD. It's just everything that he does points towards preferring something like ISD scale or down to frigate scale, rather than putting all these resources into one thing that isn't especially flexible, can only be in one place. So he would have been far less likely to invest any of his resources in making that kind of thing.
Moving to attack. Advancing to that position.
Regroup for another attack.
Asteroids ahead.
See if we can pull through here. We don't think we need a new Venator model, Republic, so no. There were a couple texture updates, but that's it.
Hypervelocity gun available. Hypervelocity cannon firing.
Heavy cruiser on standby. Proceeding there now.
Alright. We're cheating.
Heavy cruiser moving out.
We
Advancing
probably
to
need
that
to use the next two on Drayson.
Proceeding there now. Heavy cruiser moving out. Approaching nebula. Sensors inoperable.
Because this can actually chase us down. Got the engines? Yeah, I got the engines.
Heavy cruiser. Advancing to that position. Proceeding there now. Heavy cruiser moving out. Advancing to that position.
Alright.
Hypervelocity gun available. Cannon firing.
Awaiting your orders. Proceeding there now.
Be hard to get away from it in some places. So the commander system in Fall of the Republic allows us to select the ship and the commander. For example, can we embark on a Victory or Imperial class? No. There are some heroes that you can upgrade through different ships, but they're all based on canon flagships that they had, and you can't just like arbitrarily put stuff in whatever. Because even with those flagship systems, you can't just like tell a hero to plop onto whatever other generic ship you want. That's not how Empire at War works, unless you just do heroes that are not attached to flagships at all. Alright, we lost. Fuck. I should have just told it to path through the asteroids. Like, every version of the hero, it has to be coded with that. So you need a coded version of whatever possible thing there is. You can't just say like, oh, this is the hero and this is a possible separate ship that's coded and connect the two. It has to be like, if you want a version of Tarkin on a Victory, an Imperial, a Venator, an Acclamator, you need all 4 of those coded, and then you need one of those for everything. You need all those to be on the UI. So we don't do it that abstractly.
Tactical battle imminent.
Incoming!
Fang's heavy destroyer stands ready.
Ready to go, sir. With haste. Star Destroyer comms open.
Let's move out.
When are we going to be able to name our fleet? So I want to lead the fuck around. Kind of. You can't name anything in-game in Empire War. That wouldn't be something we'd be able to implement.
Keep going. I copy. This way.
Like, even when I'm doing these named ships for the playthrough, I have to code them in as having that name.
Class frigate here.
Yes, sir. Over there.
Why is that being so laggy right now? What's going on with my computer? The Republic's hero UI, if you choose Akbar, will he only be a ground hero? If not, will we get... Huh?
Yes, Commander. Ready. TIE Squadron here. All fighters.
If you mean in Fall of the Republic, Akbar isn't currently one of the choices.
TIEs reporting in.
They're falling back.
Right, they're leaving. What class of ship was the Springhawk from Up on Flight? We never find out. We'll have version 3.1 for GOG. We can't do any more updates for GOG or Disk. That is entirely beyond our control. The reason that we haven't done any updates for the non-Steam versions is because starting in 2017, there have been 3 or 4 patches that the Steam version has gotten that were never released for the non-Steam versions by the developers of the game that changed what the game was capable of. Like particularly dealing with save crashes and stuff like that. So it is not possible for us to do these versions for that version of the game. For example, the GOG version, if you tried to load basically anything after 2.3.3, after like 10 weeks, if you make a save, it just wouldn't load. That's a problem that most mods were running into because of memory overflow issues. And so if you want to make a mod for the non-Steam versions of the game, you are incredibly limited in what you're able to do. As it just there's oh shit. It just doesn't have the same capabilities as Steam.
We've come across enemy units. Reporting in. Roger
Alright.
that.
28 turrets.
Turret constructing. Form up.
We secured a build pad. We secured a build pad.
Turret constructing. Awaiting orders. Turret constructing.
Construction complete.
Alright, they're sending the
Secured a build pad.
E2s first, it looks like. Maybe we can get over here.
Construction complete.
Turret constructing. Copy. Over there. T4P mobile.
Construction complete.
We should just let that. We'll let that go. We'll deal with the T2s with our tanks as they get back here.
Right away. Moving out.
A lot of T2s. How dare you kill my turrets? Guess I'll get some money back out of it. So that'd be what, 27 of those? I think, yeah. Now I just gotta survive against the T2s. Please, can I have my Gillivian? Please? Please? I mean, if it does come out, it's going to run over all these soldiers. So that'll be fun. But I don't know if it will. Okay. We killed all the V-wings, at least. Okay, we missed one squad of V-wings. Don't like that, though.
Reporting in.
They're just gonna keep going. Well, let's check Antimeridius. We got Rygar, Shardon, and Mustafar at the same time, basically. But I'm just afraid of Usankia. Can you guys not invade me here? You know what's gonna happen.
at the ready.
Reporting.
Tactical battle imminent.
Hi, see? It Even worse than your last attempt, because I'm busy over on the other planet, and you just... Come on.
They're over here!
Decoding your transmission. Engage.
Get yourself a smile on.
Star Destroyer standing by. Right away.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Orders, sir. The nebula is blocking
Alright,
us.
they're gonna come out there, but we're gonna kill them
Asteroids ahead.
before they come out there.
Awaiting new
And
instructions.
it's what, 1 MC-90? Yeah, it's nothing.
Star Destroyer reporting
Yes,
in.
Commander. What do you need, sir?
You guys go over there.
Ascendancy at the ready. More enemy craft.
Coming around.
Yes, Commander.
Taking fire.
I've got them in my sights. Coming back around for another run.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Excellent shot.
At some point I will have to split this fleet up, because it's like 600 pop cap. We don't really need all 600 on this.
Decoding your transmission.
Yes, Commander. I'm on them.
We do need something to deal with Lucenkia, because I don't want to just give away all of our planets to them.
Commander.
Get behind them.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Decoding your transmission.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Alright.
Ready to receive orders. Thrawn would approve.
Now we get to watch Sympeltis struggle to shoot Nebulon
Mega
beasts.
Lasers primed.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Destroy those weapons. Recalibrate sensors for the nebula.
Ready for command. sir.
Story Battleship, I really don't have a great answer for you.
Destroyer stands ready.
I assume fire would do well against them since it's all organic stuff, but they're also probably, maybe their shell stuff, or their door coral protects against it too well. But I don't know.
Standing by.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Here, I don't.
Location locked. Heading out.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Sending Star Destroyer here. Destroy their engines.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Target their guns.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. They're gonna keep whittling away here at Thanos.
What do you need,
But
sir?
I want Rygar back. They can't
All
have it.
batteries fire on the target.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
We are victorious.
Alright. We may as well try to invade there. Have the infantry for it now.
Reporting. Transmission received.
Probably gonna send another ground force after us.
Construction complete.
Well, first off, did we get the HV gun here? No, we didn't.
Beginning
Need an
construction.
HV gun there. Will there be faction-specific icons on the new Galactic UI? Unfortunately not. We can change the faceplate for... We can have basically 3 faceplates per mod. So Empire, New Republic, and then Generic is kind of what we're doing there. And the buttons are universal, though. So the buttons are always whatever the buttons are. You can't change that per faction.
Orders confirmed.
Reporting.
Put there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Huh, nice.
Enemy forces ahead.
Ready for battle.
Ready to receive orders. We'll get there. Ascendancy at the ready. Location locked. Heading out. Orders confirmed. We'll get there.
Roger that. Warm up. Attack.
Kill that.
Star Destroyer comms open.
We don't really have any ground units around here, though. Need an army.
Firing sequence engaged.
Grand Army of the Empire of the Hand.
Location locked. Heading out.
I have them now. I'm on them. Falling out of formation.
Ready to receive orders.
I got one.
Thrawn will approve.
Moving on.
Ascendancy at the ready.
On to the XQ.
Star Destroyer con open.
I'll probably save after this battle as well.
Primed. Firing sequence engaged. Thrawn would approve. Mega Mazers primed.
The enemy has been defeated.
Alright, so we'll save. And I want to take those planets from Greater Maldrude, but I also want Rygar back. So we'll probably just build a new army over here for that. And New Republic's getting very powerful. We might be able to blockade them into submission here, though. Alright, well, let's see.
Enlisting soldiers.
Well, no, we get all you here. Get
Unit in production.
Vehicle in production.
all that. And on Amrak, I guess more infantry. Do we have a heavy vehicle factory anywhere? No. Or a light vehicle factory, rather. Not around here, not around here. Oh, there we go.
Vehicle in production.
Good enough.
Building started.
They only have those 4 planets connected over there, so they're basically just building stuff at Aston Moncal and immediately sending it after us.
Orders confirmed.
Vector set.
Ascendancy at the ready. We'll get there.
They finished that. Yes. Gonna be a pretty decent fleet. 43. What do we have? Get a few more frigates in there. The Dread. Never gonna let you down. The Skirmish. 2021 GIS Dreadnought model. And here at Psycha, we'll build. Need a really big stick in the Black Wolf.
Unit in production.
We're gonna keep building up these fleets to be ready for future incursions to and by the Republic.
Reporting. Proceeding location.
Alright, I think we're finally safe to invade.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Invasion commencing.
Then it's just Rivester and Antimerdius. Neither of them should be as bad as Centauri's. Oh, I think this is the one that we had to redo,
Right away.
or that we took in the last stream.
Orders. Ready. Moving to that area, sir.
We secured a build pad. Sensor node constructing. Choose your reinforcements.
Course plotted. Adjusting
So
navigation.
that makes sense.
Construction
Course
complete.
plotted.
Yes, sir.
We plan to add the Admiral recruitment mechanic to the Jedi Order so you could add other Jedi to the Thrawn or Fall of the Republic without clogging up the hero list. They'll get something similar. We haven't decided on the details for that yet,
Roger.
but they will get some sort of like selection mechanic so we can use some subset of the Jedi Order for both mods without clogging it up too much.
Heading out.
Probably in both mods. Most likely for that one, it'd start in Fall of the Republic, and then we do possibly even something different in Thrawn's Revenge, because it is a slightly more limited order. Especially earlier on, but with the new Jedi Order,
Roger that.
like the Vong period, then that does change a bit, so we'll have to see what that ends up looking like ultimately. That's a lot of AT-ATs, and I don't want them shooting me.
T4B mobile. Sensor nodes have been sold.
Go to repair.
Entering battlefield. Reporting. Moving into position.
Alright, while the AT-ATs are over there, I guess we can head into the base a bit more. What are you doing?
Yes, sir. Engaging target. Spearheading assault. I copy. Yes.
Got him.
Assault tank on a boat.
Underway.
Hey, Matt. Glad you enjoyed it. Technically, I was entirely sober because I can't get alcohol yet. Ottawa is pretty locked down. I could technically do like curbside pickup or order some, but I try not to make other employees or delivery people do stuff for me when it's that shitty out. Once we're back under 1,000 active cases, then I'll probably go back to ordering food sometimes and that kind of thing, but...
Move out. We'll back you up.
Alright, see if we can get into the base now. Alright, we'll send our air units to the other one down here, because I think that's another advanced vehicle factory. Let's go over to this one. Now explode. Explode or be judged, I guess. I don't know. Not very intimidating. I think they're fine.
Form up. Waiting orders. Keep going.
Hopefully we don't come across an A turret, please.
Over there.
Thank you, Sky.
Fire. Scouting location. Open
Eh,
fire.
power up.
Check that target. Attacking target.
Thank you, Sky, for the $75 donation. Very appreciated. Saying, buy some alcohol, Corey. I will. And then Virio will be even worse again. But I'm trying to be nice to the service employees. That will cause some Vireo drama, Sky.
Assault tank reporting for duty.
That'll be what? At least a bottle of Captain Morgan's. A very large bottle of Captain Morgan's. I feel like that's worthy of another save. Save 46. It's handy because it tells me the Canadian version of everything, so I no longer have to worry about figuring out currencies like I did in the olden times. Back in the dark ages of YouTube, before the studio beta that existed. I don't know if it's actually still in beta. It's whatever it is now. I hated it at first, but I love it now. It has all these analytics here. Shows me a nice chart of viewership over time, which can sometimes be nice and sometimes very depressing.
Engage.
Right, time to split up this fleet. You, Scythe, you're gonna be on the move. We only need 2 of you. 2 of you. Bring the Aphodio. We'll leave this here because that's going to be fighting the Naval. So there we go.
Assault tank reporting for duty.
Almu. I don't. Oh, they. Can you do with Swedish krona though? Same thing as you can do with every other currency. Exchange it for goods and services.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
A lot of people use it to buy, like, art. Currency in general. You can go on Twitter, find people who do fan art of stuff, and you can pay them for stuff too.
Assault tank reporting for duty.
Battle imminent.
Alright. These 2 planets need to die. Thank you, Grand Admiral Thrawn, for joining the Captain tier.
There they are.
Welcome to the fleet. I hear you are a qualified commander, though you are the 889th clone of Thrawn, apparently. So I don't know if all the skills really transferred down the generations there. So maybe you have different interests by this point.
Orders confirmed.
There was the book that Timothy Zahn wanted to write of, like, a Thrawn clone and Ben Solo doing something. So I don't know if you're that clone.
Understood. Sending moving out.
Vectors set.
Awaiting orders. Copy.
Like, maybe one of the Thrawns decided to become a ballet dancer, maybe one became like a
Awaiting your orders.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
food service employee.
Awaiting your command. Attacking the lasers. Draw their fire. Coming around. Your commander.
Yes, Commander.
Enemies in
What do you need, sir?
target locked. Eliminating target. Getting a lock. Attack formation.
Now we just blow up the dregs of their fleet, and we make them regret attacking me so many times. 'Cause if they hadn't been attacking me so many times, it would have been like, cool, you can go fight the New Republic, and you guys can all be happy together. But instead, they attacked me,
What do you need,
and
sir?
I generally like me. I don't like when bad things happen to me.
Cripple their engines.
Not that I don't have one of our
comms open.
interdictors here.
Firing sequence
Oh, well.
engaged.
Get
Ready
behind
to
them.
receive orders.
Target locked. More enemy
Thrawn would
craft.
approve.
Excellent shot.
Destroyer here.
I have them
Destroy
now.
the
Oh,
enemy.
we got one of them. This is my planet now, and they can leave. Hopefully they just leave on the ground as well. That'd be nice.
Unit in
Unit in
production.
production.
Right. We also need to have an army over here.
Unit in production.
They gotta be ready.
Enlisting.
Can you describe the UI icons as universal? What were you referring to? Well, someone was asking, I forget who it was, it might have been you, whether the icons would change per faction, but the way the UI works is like the buttons are where they are and look how they look, and then this, like the frame is a faceplate that goes on it. It's basically just a skinned mesh, so it's not something that, like, you can't change the layout per faction. So you can't change the layout, you can't change the icon looks. You can just change the faceplate, and even that isn't like per faction, is like good, evil, corrupt. So we use, like I said at that point, the New Republic, Empire, and then everyone else gets the same one.
Constructing unit.
Thanos will build up even more, make them not want to attack here.
Underway. Construction complete. Reporting.
Assault tank reporting for duty.
Right away.
Orders confirmed.
Assault tank reporting for duty.
Alright, we're gonna get ready for this.
Moving to coordinates.
Take Rygar back. Take Antimeridius first.
Invasion commencing.
We might even be able to send Scythe's fleet elsewhere, because we'll have this full fleet here at 253. We'll build one or two more ships in there. Then we'll have this fleet at 300. Ready for that, because we're just going to go into Kessel, then this fleet will go through Haas and Moncal, and then we're only open at one place there. That's good. Some artillery here. Got to be careful of infantry splatter.
Order acknowledged.
Oh, this is... I don't think I've played on this arrangement of this map.
Go.
Choose your reinforcements.
Bring in some flyers till we get to the other LZs. Or wait, no, I think I have. I have in a CIS playthrough. I remember sending some battle droids through this area. Vaguely.
We lost a helipad.
Yes, Commander. Keep going.
Waterfield base here? No.
Copy. Copy. Order, sir. I copy.
Ooh, that's handy.
Reporting.
Get over here.
Awaiting order.
One of you just go to that.
This way.
The other two of you go to
Over
that.
there.
Show you how I prioritize that.
Reporting. En route. Moving to coordinates.
We
enemy is
firing.
Roger that. We're going in. Right away. Moving out. Ground target locked. Getting out.
Stay away!
Ready for attack.
We secure. We've lost.
I'm not sure what else they have. Okay, hard weapons. Now you can do it in a single pass.
Move out.
We secure the landing zone.
Let's go.
Why would you kill one of my... I don't...
We've
Never
captured
agreed to
an
that.
abandoned
Course
sensor
plotted.
array.
Adjusting Navicomputer.
Yes, sir. Moving out.
Course plotted.
Jesus. All the crawlers. And there's an AA turret there. Okay, this is going to be a fun bombing run right on those TIE crawlers. I'll probably actually do it on this. Moth Palace.
I copy, sir.
Alright, down the hatch.
Yes, sir.
Well, we might be able to get in there with the tanks first, but probably not.
Yes, sir. Heading out.
Thanks for the memories. So tempting. Yeah, I'm just gonna do it. That'll kill the field base as well.
We secure Hayden Tag.
Yes, Commander.
We've lost Hayden Tag.
Roger.
Ready. Target flat.
Reporting in.
No. Too many misses.
Moving out. Yes, Commander. Keep going. I've got a lock. Attack. Fire. This way.
Get out.
Ready. Open fire. Reporting in. Active target.
Alright.
Standing by. Ready to
Get out
go.
before you all die.
There. Scouting location.
Back out. There you go. Alright, now I'll just have to kill the crawlers.
Commander.
And
ready,
if we
sir.
send these in from this side, probably a little bit safer.
Ready for orders. Attacking target. Copy. En route.
We can take out the field base.
Fire at will. Moving to port.
There we go.
Heading up.
Thanks.
Let's go. Attack that target. Roger that. Attacking. Roger that.
I think we can go for the Moth Palace as well. Okay, you guys can drive over the little guys. Oh, kill that instead. Kill the field base. And
Destroyed.
fall out.
Moving out.
Or fall back. Fallout makes it sound like I want you to either play a Fallout Boy record or go forward. Not, I don't want either of those things. I wouldn't mind a Fallout Boy album, but I don't think you're capable of doing that. I don't think we coded that in yet.
Spearheading assault.
Roger that. Advancing. Affirmative.
There's a speeder bike. Or not a bike. A guy who used to be on a bike.
Ready. Over there. Commence assault. Ready for attack.
Alright. Nice tax collection. And then we leave.
Enemy has been defeated. System control achieved.
Okay. Then into Rivester, I guess.
T2B over.
I guess to arrive Esther.
Reporting in.
Tactical battle imminent.
The enemy has been spotted.
This is one of the maps where the old planet setup didn't work too bad.
Choose your
But
reinforcements.
even still, it's gone. Replaced by something better.
We'll get there.
It did look a bit too much like a sun,
Cancelled.
but kind of nice.
Location locked. Heading out.
Move out.
Oh shit.
Reinforcements cancelled.
That's not what you want to see. I guess we gotta be a bit faster on this then.
Coordinates received.
Orders confirmed. We'll get there.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
I don't know if they're gonna retreat this time, but
Your transmission. Engage.
Coming around.
we'll try to kill everything a bit faster. I'm gonna send
Taking fire.
the Syndics just straight up.
Awaiting new
We
instructions.
should be able to punch through all these little frigates pretty easily.
Destroyer comms open.
This is really all they had left in the area, so...
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
You own any Star Wars Lego sets? I do not. I used to have a couple, but I currently don't have any Legos. I've thought about buying some and doing, like,
Locking on.
Lego building streams. I think that could be fun,
I copy.
but
We've got them on scope.
they're so expensive.
Sending Star
So I feel like
Cripple their engines.
if I stream it, then
Awaiting
it's
new instructions.
then it helps pay for itself, and then I can justify
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Yes, Commander.
having that hobby.
What do you need, sir?
Whatever. Stuff's getting away. It is what it is. U1 Bionicle? I assume you mean like the first generation of Bionicles? Is that what U1 there is? Like, I was pretty young when Bionicle started coming out, so it was kind of in that age range. But I had a couple. Never really got very into it. I never saw the show. I think there was a show. Yeah, Alex has been doing, or Star Wars Explained has been doing a bunch of build streams on the Millennium Falcon, and
Choose your
he's done a couple other ones
reinforcements.
as well. I think I want to do this with the Ion cannon around.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
I probably can do it with an Ion cannon around still.
We shall be there shortly.
Yeah,
Coordinates received.
I'm not scared.
Location locked. Heading out.
Sending moving out.
Ready. Course set. TIE squadron here.
Like, Bob, I think, got the
Your transmission.
Yes,
the
Commander.
ISD last year or something.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
So I assume he had fun building that.
Attacking.
Star Destroyer standing
I
by.
also don't know that I have any space for any of it.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
What do you need, sir?
Decoding your transmission.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Star Destroyer reporting. Getting along. Our target priority is
Yes,
the laser.
Commander.
Intercepting.
Another Bakura in here. They had 4 of each at one point. We've killed just the one.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Falling out of formation.
Locking on. Commencing.
What do you need, sir?
Draw their fire.
Preparing for
We're gonna jump.
Attack formation.
Might have lost that Syndic. Nope. I hate that the game does that.
Reporting for duty.
Orders confirmed.
Hmm.
We'll get there.
Retreat into a pile of ground units, please. We haven't announced a release date for 3.1.
T2B over.
All right. Okay, yeah, this is going to be another relatively easy one.
Invasion commencing.
In we go. There are two Bakuran ships. There's the Bakura class and the Namana class. I think the initial depiction of them is from Kraken's Threat Dossier, but they're from the Corellian trilogy as well. They're ships that were made by Bakura. So they'll be part of like independent forces and influence units and that kind of thing.
Squad, move out.
Choose your reinforcements.
Adjusting Navicomputer.
I think this is going to be a pretty safe battle for the air strikers, because it is mostly TIE crawlers. Of course, I didn't actually send any in right now. Don't shoot the infantry with dicks. The TIE crawlers. The current unit preview video? Maybe. We're interested in it. I have been trying to do some of those kind of things as preview videos because people do seem to enjoy some of the smaller scope previews as well. There's one or two coming this week, so I might be able to throw turns in with that.
Heading out. All out. Ground targets locked. Ready for attack. Let's move out.
Fall back. Oh god, that was an AA turret.
Let's go. All weapons loaded. I copy. Keep going. This way. Over there. T4P. Give me the attacking fire at will. Tank brigade here. Attacking.
Choose your reinforcements.
I might need to sacrifice these two so that we can get the regular infantry back.
Destroyed.
We can build some of the field base and build a air turret. Oh. Got artillery here as well.
Ready for orders.
Our bombing run might be scuffed. Nope. Is it gonna miss though? No, we got the artillery at least.
Yes, sir.
Alright, build the support field base. There we go. And let's just pull everyone over to this side so we can get a repair structure over there.
At maximum unit capacity.
Roger.
Production.
Let's go. Reporting in.
Okay.
Construction complete.
All units in the mod have their cost balanced based on like what they're actually capable of doing. So
Air station constructing.
it's really just whatever function you're going for. There's some variation within that, but there's nothing that's like super overpriced or super underpriced for its raw stats. Elaborate on how reinforcements will be changed. It will be a one-time and no more thing unless it's limited like starfighters.
Complete.
There aren't significant changes to the garrison forces coming in point one. It's just they're timed differently on ground. So rather than immediately spawning more of the tanks, you get 30 seconds without them putting out another unit. Because for the most part on ground battles it ends up being, when you have significant garrisons that you're dealing with, it ends up being stay back, wait for the first round of garrisons, and the second and the third, and then like as soon as you kill something like a TX-130 in particular, there's a next one back and it's already going for you.
All weapons loaded. Let's go. Keep going. This way.
Bombardment available.
T4P ready. Over there. Give me the turret. Copy. Take me.
Alright. Well,
Move out. Copy.
they're going a different direction than we originally intended. Oop, you guys don't want to be there.
Form up. Moving into position. Awaiting order. Good copy.
Order acknowledged. Right away.
Reporting.
Okay, you shoot that, and you shoot that.
Yes, sir. Underway. Yes, Commander. Almost there. Heading out. Right away.
Now we take the field base.
Ready. Moving out. All weapons loaded.
Yes, Commander. Moving to that area, sir.
We got vision of the whole map. So there's a reveal that happens depending on like how much or how your forces compare to the enemy forces, so that it doesn't turn into hunting down the last dregs or whatever's there. So we're past that point. Let's get another repair there.
Constructing.
Pull you guys down.
Unit capacity. Production
Where do we want to
At
bomb?
the ready.
May as well bomb this.
Attack run.
Skip break commencing attack.
Awaiting orders. I copy, sir.
Ranger has done some planning for space garrison changes for next build. Like 3.2, 1.2. So there will be some changes there. Make them more useful, but also getting a similar change of timing, so they don't just like immediately throw in whatever you've just killed.
Ready. All right, men. Take cover.
Yes, sir. Over there.
Because the space garrisons in particular have fallen behind on upkeep
Ready.
for the last few versions.
All weapons loaded.
Or like, for some factions, the level 3 and 4 stations are the exact same. Just run back here.
Moving out.
T4P. Attacking target. Give me the target.
MTs, just
Fire at will.
go for the mine.
Moving into position. Target.
Are they going to retreat after that? Possibly not. Oh, they are. Cool. Couple losses, but that's all we needed from them. I'm gonna save. It looks like there's another Maldruid planet there, but it's on the opposite side of a non-existent trade route. I have actually connected those in the dev build. So the Thanos to Kashyyyk, is it? No, it's not Kashyyyk. I forget what planet it is. It might be Kashyyyk. I'll check right after this. But I've made those connected. Which I always feel like I'd already done, but apparently I didn't. Unless it got removed at some point. Glad you enjoy my voice, Mr. Lewis. Yeah, it is Kashyyyk. Okay. So we're going to we'll leave it for now. We won't push past Thanos. We'll go to Hast and Moncal. But Scythe's fleet is coming up this way.
Engage.
Okay. We will grab Incar's Big Iron and Ascendancy Warlord Star. You. Who you? In core, we will build Sod the ship in half, Empire of the other hand. Sub to my OnlyFans, Mr. Boo, Grey Ghost. Rinda, we wanted to get the shipyard there. Okay, well, we want some vision, so grab that as well. Empire's captured Fondor, which was one of the planets that was either Maldrud adjacent. I think actually Ariadu had it, but I don't know if the Empire's going to be able to take that from GM. I have been planning to start changing my personality so that I do always seem like I've just had 36 Red Bulls. Otherwise, I'm never going to be a successful streamer. All right, we'll just we'll let that play. You are supposed to have more
enlisting troops.
Ormos class carrier.
How's our resources? Do 4172. Okay, we're fine.
Construction complete.
Right away. T2B over. Moving to board.
Greater Maldrud has conquered this.
Carrier here, Admiral.
Alright, that's not what we want to see.
On the way.
Like, Empire, get your shit together, please. Kill them, then... Well, actually, if you kill them, then it's going to be more problems for me. Just keep fighting each other. What's our Galactic standing looking like here? CSA's down to 0, New Republic's at 16, Empire's at 28, Apes is at 17, Maldrud's at 10, Ariadu's at 11, we're at 11. That's kind of concerning. It's nice having the Hapens, like, right now as a force that doesn't build up, because you can always just know they're staying constant. You can kind of see how it's changing over time. Who's the new CSA commander with the ISC in the preview? I forget his name. Probably be in the patch notes, though. We've reached well past the time where I can remember everything or know everything that's happening in the mod at any time, which is in some ways nice, because it means that we're probably adding way too much. But ooh, they just want me to invade. But it can make it more difficult when talking about things. Make sure that I know what I'm talking about. But I'm a YouTuber, so I really don't have to know what I'm talking about. Just fucking say whatever I want.
Construction complete.
Tactical battle.
Alright. Who will win? New Republic Defense Trooper Platoon or entire Empire of the Hand Fleet?
Inbound!
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's go from this side.
Orders confirmed.
So we don't have to worry about dying to the iron cannons here.
Iron cannon firing.
Coordinates received.
Alright, skirmish, crash compactor.
Heavy crews are moving out.
2021 just Dreadnought model.
Advancing to that position.
And Dread.
Proceeding there now.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Heavy cruiser, awaiting your orders.
Fancy new Empress, fancy new Golans, fancy new shipyard,
Cruiser,
star
fire.
yard, ship base, whatever.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Why is the Empress station so strong in the modern rogue squadron sets armed 10 dual privileges to few class squadrons? We needed something to fill the slot, so we up-armed it for the role we needed.
Heavy cruiser.
Holding fire for maximum effect.
If we were trying to represent specifically the one at Yagdol, and make one that's more accurate to that, but we needed a militarized station, we went with that one. Yep. All factions are hostile towards all factions.
New instructions.
Awaiting your orders.
Reporting it now.
Star Destroyer con open. Mega Mazers prime.
Alright, on to the Empress.
Stands ready.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
And
Ready to receive orders.
Heavy cruiser.
Okay.
Awaiting your orders.
You're not using powered weapons now. It is the time to do so. How long would you say the Peltist is? I believe it's like 1,200 meters.
Awaiting new instructions.
Everything in the mod is scaled accurately in space. On ground we do a few different things to skew stuff. Well, in space we also have SSDs scaled slightly differently. But they are...
Cruiser on standby.
Anything in this range is accurate. So it's 1,200 meters, and if you put it next to an ISD, it would reflect that.
Heavy cruiser.
Using the magic
Destroy their main
science.
batteries. Focus fire on the heavy guns.
Transmission. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
We need to have some stuff shooting the 1-2 there. Peltist, or Antigua, you can go far behind.
Ascendancy at the
This
ready.
Peltist can keep
Mega Mazers
chewing away at that.
Awaiting your orders.
Holding
Powered weapons.
maximum effect.
Target locked.
The paper going well, Tritone. No paper cuts, nothing like that. That's actually one of the advantages of computers, is that paper cuts are no longer a threat when working on essays until you're at the final handing it in stage.
Heavy cruiser on
That's why I was always most afraid of that when I was in university. You're almost out of the fire there, bud.
firing sequence engaged.
engines disabled.
But yeah, like, I just be like terrified walking into class
Ascendancy at the ready.
and just hoping that it wouldn't come to a paper cut.
Star Destroyer cons open.
I don't think it ever did. I did really stub my toe pretty hard once when I was on the way to an exam, though. It probably broke. So
Heavy cruiser. Destroy their main.
it's important you practice proper essay safety.
Thrawn would approve.
Awaiting your orders. Focus fire on the heavy guns.
Fire at will. Attacking.
It's crucial, even.
Destroyer stands ready.
Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer cons open. Mega Mazers prime.
Decoding your transmission.
Locking on.
All right, dead.
Set. Coordinates received.
Ready to receive orders.
Target locked.
Firing sequence
Awaiting
engaged.
new instructions.
Engines disabled. We're adrift, sir. Heavy cruiser on standby.
Got them in my sights.
Heavy cruiser.
You go kill that.
Standing by.
Target locked.
Hey, it survived. Good job, Ascendancy Shield.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Congratulations on your survival.
Engines disabled.
Now we just
We're
gotta
adrift, sir.
Decoding your
make sure
Awaiting your orders.
we don't let the
Star Destroyer
other little guys die here.
Mega Mazers prime.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Yes. Targeted.
Probably gonna lose it, kind of goes.
Ready to receive orders. Firing sequence engaged.
Awaiting new
Heavy cruiser.
instructions.
Oh,
Commander.
maybe not.
Destroy their main batteries. Focus fire on the heavy guns.
Maximum fire.
Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Got him.
We are victorious.
Got him. No, we lost 2021 Chiss Dreadnought model.
Reporting.
Alright, time to save scum. 0 losses.
Heading out.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Right away.
We're gonna lose a unit.
Reporting.
Alright, that's another... Yeah, they really did send everything they had in this region at us. Kind of sad, to be honest. Nope, they got it. At times.
Invasion commencing.
Clones would appreciate support from group and Thunderbolts. Like, people appreciate support no matter where it comes
Reporting in.
from. All the clones would
Roger that.
appreciate likes, subscribes,
This way.
anything
there.
like that, really.
Form up. Moving out. Awaiting orders. Copy.
Honestly, like, in-universe military hardware does whatever it needs to do.
Advancing.
How it compares to real-world military hardware is basically just whatever nonsense terms the universe wants to make up.
Reporting.
Like,
Order acknowledged.
you could probably reasonably say an IST would
Yes,
just
Commander.
level anything that the entire
Orders, sir.
combined militaries of Earth would be able to do.
Awaiting orders.
We've secured a build pad.
Turret constructing.
Ready.
Armed with their nonsensium armor against all of our modern weapons.
Squad, move out. Spread out, men. Right away, sir.
Choose your reinforcements.
Heading out, sir. Moving to those coordinates now. Order received and acted on.
They had pretty full garrisons here. I'm gonna send them over here.
Moving to coordinates. Roger that. Right away. Weapons online.
Unit destroyed.
Shit.
Moving out. I've got a lock. Standing by. Attack. Fire. Heading out.
Unit destroyed.
Open fire. Attacking target. Fire at will. Keep going. This way. Attacking. Over there. Targeting. Counting location. Executing flyby. Copy.
They're all gonna come to us. Oh, we have a bombing run as well.
Bombing run available.
Firing.
Ready to receive orders.
Oh, shield.
Roger
Okay.
that.
So we need to take out the shield, then we can take out the other stuff.
Right away.
Let's just pull them over here.
Moving out. Heading out. Fall out.
Stay over the areas that they can't go. See if we can go and grab the shield. Oh, that's risky.
Scouting location. Executing.
Oh, they're all still here.
We're going in. Ground target. Copy. En route.
Pull up. We'll stay on this side. Then we can take out the shield and come back, probably for another invasion. Or we'll get lucky and we'll kill the Moth Palace, or the Senator's office.
Roger that.
Gonna be rough.
Ready for attack.
See if you can get out.
Unit
Moving out.
destroyed.
Heading out. Comlink active. All out.
Alright.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Bombardment.
This way.
Bombardment available.
Computers locked on
Over
target.
there. Scouting location.
Unit destroyed.
Executing flight.
Target's locked.
Copy.
We can't hold out any longer. All forces retreat.
Alright. We just gotta re-invade.
Invasion commencing.
Form up. Move out. Right away.
Right. We need a bunch of anti-infantry.
Advancing.
Adjusting nav
Awaiting orders.
We've secured a build
So we'll get
pad.
repair there. We'll get
I copy.
flamethrowers here and
We've
here.
secured a build pad. We've secured a
That
build
is a
pad.
flamethrower.
Reporting.
That is a
Turret
flamethrower.
constructing.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander.
Where can I get
Moving
more
to that area,
flamethrowers?
sir.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
Order, sir.
complete.
Reporting. Awaiting orders.
Another flamethrower up here.
All right, men, take cover. Heading out.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
Ready. Fallout troops. Let's move out. Let's go.
Construction complete.
Moving out.
At maximum unit capacity.
units.
Production.
Keep going. This way.
I copy, sir.
Sent their tanks through there for some reason. They've got to get to us eventually. So we need to worry about field bases. Problem. Can I even see that with the... Oh, shit.
Reporting in. Roger that. Spread out. Over there. There they are. Moving out. I'm flash on it. Advancing.
We'll try to move forward in a mass over to this this LZ.
Right away, sir. Squad, advance.
I copy. Right away.
Move out.
Reporting. Moving out.
Get out of there.
Entering battle. Roger that.
Right. They'll be dead by the time they get over.
Right away.
Run back.
Choose your reinforcements.
Advancing.
Let's go.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving out.
Oh shit. They had another aid. They killed the bombers.
Moving to that area, sir.
So we'll need our airstriker. Well, no, because they're still gonna get killed by the same shit.
Yes, sir. Heading out.
Okay.
Reporting.
So we gotta go get that one.
Yes, Commander. Fallout troops.
May as well repair these first.
Order acknowledged. Yes, Commander. Orders, sir. Heading out.
Okay, we need to stop the field base spawns. Now leave. Just leave.
Bombing run available.
They can rebuild it, but at least we killed it once.
Commander, T4P.
I can go check it out better. Get back here. Get another one of those.
Awaiting orders.
Construction
And
complete.
away we go.
Almost there. Ready.
Flamethrowers can do stuff to tanks. It's not very effective,
Avoiding fire.
but it's not nothing.
Copy. Heading out. Moving out. Heading out, sir. Spearhead assault. All out. Commence assault. Let's move out.
Alright.
Roger that.
I'm gonna send some of these guys over here.
Awaiting orders.
Yeah.
Copy.
Take cover. And run after them, I guess.
I copy. Awaiting orders. Reporting. Ready, sir. I copy, sir. Order acknowledged.
Alright.
Let's move out.
We secured a
Surprised they're still sticking around.
Let's go. Keep going. Yes, Commander.
Actually, I guess the
Reporting.
field base changes hadn't been made yet, so they're still gonna want to stick around while they have the field base.
Let's go.
at maximum unit
Ready for orders.
capacity.
En route.
Production
Moving to coordinates. Roger that.
We secured a
Probably gonna end up sacrificing some of these guys.
All out.
There we go.
Let's move out.
That's most of it.
Sir. Over there.
We secured a landing zone.
Reporting.
Whatever.
Constructing.
Roger that. Let's go. Awaiting orders.
I think that was an AV on this side.
This way.
Construction complete.
Ready.
Well, I'm gonna capture that. I thought they'd just leave.
Weapons on.
Hey, Joe. How's it going?
Over there. Commencing bombing
Bomb.
run. Yes, sir. Almost there. Copy.
Ship abandoned sensor array.
Yes. Target's locked.
What do they still have?
I copy.
It's just you
Starting
guys?
Location.
Be someone in a bunker somewhere else? No, I think it's just those three.
Executing flyby. I've got a lock. Attack.
There we go.
Being defeated.
I feel like surrendering there would have been the right choice for you.
Planetary control achieved.
Building started.
Alright, so that's Hast. I am gonna save, because that was a pretty lengthy battle. 48. It'd be a shame if we don't get Rygar back this stream. But getting Mon Cal and Kessel would be a good consolation prize, at least. Like, the Empire is still distracted by fighting Ariadu and the Greater Meldrud in the core. And if we look down at the... at kind of like the core... Not the core. That's the place we just talked about. At the core territory of Ariadu, though, they've got Empire on one side, New Republic on the other, and everyone's kind of split up. So we're in a good position. Mon Cal is going to be about as difficult as the last one, as Hast was. But they don't have anything in space over here, so...
Tactical battle imminent.
On ground, it'll be just as much of a problem.
They're over here!
But our plan to build up this fleet in the CSA to do this is
Choose your reinforcements.
working out. Alright. We're
Orders
going to pelt them
confirmed.
from
We'll
afar.
get there.
Engage.
Moving out.
Heavy cruiser moving
Pelt
out.
them from an ast.
Vectors set.
Advancing to that position.
Awaiting orders.
Ascendancies are ready.
Awaiting your orders. Heavy cruiser on standby.
Awaiting your orders. Let's go. Awaiting your command. Keep going. This way.
Not loving the damage from
Star
going through
Destroyer
there.
comms open.
Holding fire
Heavy
for
cruiser.
maximum effect.
Awaiting your orders.
Your command.
More enemy craft.
Cheat to this side.
Choose your reinforcements.
Bring in little bopper.
Commander, they're getting us.
Defiance. Buried hatchet. Added heal. And hammer drop.
Location locked. Heading out.
Heavy cruiser on standby. Heavy cruiser. Proceeding
We
there
can fall
now.
back. We'll do the same thing. We'll fall through there.
Falling out.
Requesting fighter support.
Ready to receive orders.
Roger that.
Awaiting your orders.
Hey, Adam.
Decoding
How's it
your
going?
transmission.
Heavy cruiser
Being in range of
on
that goal in
standby.
3 for that long
Awaiting new
kinda hurt.
instructions, Commander.
Heavy cruiser.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Target their guns.
Destroyer. Over there. Moving to coordinates.
Gotta turn you around because all your weapons are on the other side.
Ready.
Decoding your transmission. Destroy those
Star
weapons.
Destroyer comms open. Thrawn would approve.
Another attack.
Awaiting your orders.
Ready to receive orders.
Excellent shot. Firing.
Ascendancies are ready.
Locking on.
Mega Mazers primed.
Engines disabled for approach,
Go on to
sir.
the MCAB.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Less than ideal.
Ready to receive orders. Orders confirmed.
Awaiting new
Too bad.
instructions, Commander.
Heavy cruiser. Destroy their main base.
Heavy destroyer stands
Engines
ready.
disabled for approach, sir.
Target locked. Eliminating target. Where'd he
Star
go?
Destroyer comms
Don't want to
open.
retreat.
Target locked.
Still have engines on there.
Nowhere to run.
Yeah,
Falling out of formation.
Requesting fighter support.
we'll come back. A better setup. Thank you for not going in the wrong fleet.
We'll get there.
Oh, right, because there's nothing else there. There's no primary defense station. EAW being EAW.
Invasion commencing.
Roger.
Alright.
Keep going. Building started. Reporting in.
We've secured a build pad. We've lost a
Roger
build
that.
pad.
This way. Construction.
Choose your reinforcements.
Over there.
Alright.
Warm up.
Let's get the sensor on the way.
Secured a
Enemy
build
forces
pad.
ahead.
A very
We've lost
accessible
a build
sensor.
pad. We've secured LM.
Technically, Attila, yeah, the main starbase is all that matters in space. Like the secondary structures, you can't make the game care too much about them. It's hard-coded that way. Luckily, in the last EAW patch, they at least made it so that the AI considered them when attacking, even if it doesn't fix the issues with how they're tracked. So it's unfortunately not something we can do anything about, but at least now the AI acts them properly.
We've secured a build pad.
Order, sir.
We've secured a build pad. Turret constructing. Turret constructing.
Yes, sir.
Reporting.
Tank brigade here. Copy. Moving into
Over
position.
here, one of you over here, one of you over there.
Yes, Commander.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Ready. Copy.
So kind of the stats of all ships are determined, like the cost and stats are related.
En route.
If something is a price, it has the stats to back that up.
Reporting in.
A year ago, everything in the mod was rebalanced, so
Roger that.
if you're comparing something's performance to that point, then
away.
a lot is going to be different.
Fire. Moving out. Heading out. Open fire. All out. Attacking target. Fire at will. Let's move out. Firing.
Oh,
Let's
no,
go.
that's another AA turret. Get out of there.
Bombing run available.
Keep going.
Unit destroyed.
This way.
Almost there.
Base is under
Standing
attack.
by. Over there.
Reporting.
Ready to go. Scouting location.
Alright, infantry, get up on this side, I guess. And bombing run on. I guess on you.
Initiate attack run.
I don't know if it'll make it. It should make it there. Air strikers, get back here. You know what? We can send the air strikers on an assault to the field base at least.
En route.
That'll make things a bit easier on this side. And they can just go chill in the back again now. And back in there.
Ready. Ready, sir.
You guys can take out the turret
Right
while we're
away.
waiting for other stuff.
Attack. Fire. Open fire.
Nope, no field base for you.
Target.
We get the base? We did get their structure base. Pull out. Let's kill them on Cal shipyards here.
All out.
All weapons loaded.
Yes, sir.
Guess we should get some repairs.
T4P.
I don't know if they're gonna want to stick around. There is a field base there still.
We've secured a build pad.
They did it again. Alright, well we need to hold on.
Air station constructing.
Can't go straight in yet.
Base is under
Right
attack.
Roger that.
Oh, they got ejected.
Take cover. Roger that. Fire at will.
Alright. We
Attacking.
can take it now. There's no more infantry. We're safe to go.
Construction complete.
Let's move out.
Unit
Let's go.
destroyed.
Go back.
Keep going. Form up.
Hey, you get back here.
Over there.
I'm going off that.
Target. Fire at will.
You've secured a build pad.
Following your lead.
Lost a build
Alright.
pad.
Commencing.
Bombing run on that. We really don't have much left.
We've secured
You
a build
dicks.
pad. We've lost a build pad.
I guess they hit that one.
We've secured a build pad. We've
Reporting.
lost a
Heading out.
build pad.
On the way. Awaiting destination. Gearing up. I copy.
It's gonna be my field base now. We lost the privilege.
Yes, sir. Awaiting orders. We're going
I've taken the right.
Ground target locked. Scouting location. Attacking.
We've lost a build pad.
Ready for attack. Shooting flight. I copy.
Turn off your ability and go retire into the hills. The open oceans of Moncal. You go run stuff over. You guys come drive the Warp Star. All these poor Moncal tricked into serving the New Republic instead of me. Soon, they'll know better. Oh, we didn't even kill that. That's why.
Reporting.
Do they have anything that's a threat here? No.
Moving to coordinates.
Now we just go and kill that. That looked like a bounce shot.
Yes, sir. I've got a lock. Attack. Roger that. Fire. Right away.
Okay, now you can go retire into the hills.
Order, sir. Keep going. Reporting. Constructing.
Bombing run is
I
available. Gonna bomb though. Like, fucking really to bomb. I guess I can bomb this. I may as well.
Attack run. Scout trooper
You
active.
guys can
Weapons
grab
ready.
them.
We'll cover you. Affirmative, sir. Targeting rebels. Computers on start.
Construction complete.
Target's locked. Awaiting orders. Targeting.
Hey, we got him. We got him. Didn't even. Well, we probably did lose stuff. It's just, the game does not track it very well. Okay. That is going to be a save. Technically, if I didn't build anything here right now, it would keep the other structures for us. But I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be fair and balanced. Right. We do have Scythe's fleet over on Rygar. And I guess I want to take Kessel and Rygar. I'm very curious what every faction has right now. Because our fleets are all pretty large, but we were still not especially high on the list of factional power here. We're at 14%, so that's better than it was. Just saying for Hape, still 17. Empire's at 27. New Republic down to 14. I think we just took 2% from the New Republic. All right, down to Cassell.
Location locked. Heading out. Ascendancy at the ready.
Building under construction.
And Scythe's fleet over there.
Orders confirmed.
Construction complete.
We'll get there.
Tactical battle imminent.
Ooh, they do have ships on this side of the galaxy. Would have thunk it. Thank you, Pulse-Fired Gaming, for the $5 donation, saying for the Ascendancy.
We've located the enemy.
Very appreciated and very epic.
Choose your reinforcements.
All right.
Heading out. Location locked. Heading out.
Could be tough.
Coordinates received.
Advancing to that position.
Yikes.
Orders
Not that
Awaiting
much.
your orders.
Okay, and we're shooting at the... don't like this. Let's leave. We're gonna come back, but I'm gonna try to jump a little bit further back. Use the advantages of our ships instead of just being in bad positions. Actually, I can combine this fleet and go in from Thanos anyways. Because these don't need to be separate. This is not going to be guarding anything, and that'll give us more options for that fleet.
We'll get there.
Construction complete.
Construction and fleet. Alright. In we go.
Location locked. Heading out.
Third Solist. Get on there.
Orders confirmed.
Tactical battle imminent.
Want that getting in as soon as possible. And now, press enter. It's the key part of every battle, pressing enter. Something that you don't see in too many Empire War strategy guides, but
Your reinforcements.
crucial nonetheless. Alright, this is a lot of Peltis. Okay,
We'll get
Antigone Memorial, Long Range Shooty Boy,
Heading out.
Corey's favorite
Orders
potato, spawning a Chissy Fit. We can't bring our Antigo in. Tundro, Tendency Shield, Marlani's Art Collection, an Anti-Fighter. Very crucial for New Republic situations. And here we go, we can actually send the Antigo in.
Decoding your transmission. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Receive orders.
Draw their fire.
Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open. Ready to receive orders.
Fighters aboard.
reporting in.
Ready for battle.
Alright.
Attack formation.
Tanks heavy destroyers.
What are we gonna send in on this? Skirmish?
Proceeding with
Some powered weapons. Holy Diver. And we can even send in Dread.
heavy cruiser moving out.
Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open.
I think our Peltis can stay where they are and still hit the other guys.
Heavy cruiser on standby.
Nice.
Locking on.
Yeah, the New Republic is not in great shape anymore. Ah! Not what we wanted.
Star Destroyer comms
What we got?
Target locked.
Decoding your transmission.
What do you need, sir? Destroy the engine.
ready to receive orders.
Enemy craft.
Thrawn would approve.
And our Peltis
Megamazer's prime.
Eliminating
hit
target.
this. Nope. Just do what you can. Well, you
Megamazer's
can.
prime.
The next Star Destroyer here.
Taking fire.
Heavy cruiser cruiser.
At worst, you're gonna end up helping against the golems.
Ascendancy at the ready.
But I think you can actually, yeah, you can fire now. You don't have your main cannon, so that doesn't help.
Mega Mazers.
What do you need, sir? Destroyer en route.
Intercepting.
Awaiting your command.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
I guess the nice thing about Maldruid taking this is that it means that they're kind of passing back and forth the ability to build the SSD yard, or ability to build SSDs, and probably not taking a huge, or taking that much advantage of it.
Awaiting new instructions.
Heavy cruiser. Moving to attack. What do you need, sir? Awaiting your orders. Sending Star Destroyer here.
Thanks. Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Ready to receive orders.
Alright, you two don't have your main cannon, so I'm just gonna keep it back.
Cruiser on standby. Yes, Commander.
Coming around.
What do you need, sir? Firing on the target.
Excellent shot.
Yeah, GM does have
Turbo
to.
lasers.
They can do it there, but like, them and the Empire, like, they're not at full production if they are
Sending Star
raiding planets like that. It doesn't take that long to build the shipyard up, but
Ready to receive orders.
there's a chance that they're blocking production from each other.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Thanks. Heavy destroyer stands
The main concern is the Empire, because we are in Empire 3 right now,
Sending Star
so
Destroyer here. Target
I don't know that they actually will build the
Heavy
Eclipse.
cruiser.
I think they're capable of it still,
Comms open.
but
Roger that. Another one for the Empire. On standby.
yeah, GM just builds Bellators, and we've killed at least a couple of them.
decoding your transmission. Target at Gunner's discretion.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
The big concern is the Empire,
Awaiting new instructions.
Yes,
Commander.
Commander.
because we've killed
Ascendancy at the ready.
at least the one. I don't know if we've killed more than the one.
Fire all Mega Mazers. Initial
What do you need, sir?
general bombardment.
Destroyer.
But I'm also not sure if there were any that were killed before the reset. No, because that was...
Awaiting your
I don't
orders.
think we killed any before the reset.
Cruiser firing. Heavy cruiser on standby.
Awaiting new instructions.
Sending Star Destroyer here. Firing
Everything's
on
kind of
Ascendancy at the
messed
ready.
up on this fleet right now.
Location locked. Heading out.
Alright.
Firing sequence
Yeah, just-
engaged. Star Destroyer comms open.
Thanks. Heavy destroyer stands ready.
Yes, Commander.
Go after the stragglers.
Ready to receive
Yeah,
orders.
can you hit the goal in one?
Where's the goal, sir?
You have some ion damage at least.
What do you need, sir?
Darcy's.
Support.
Firing on their weapon systems. Sending Star Destroyer here.
Order confirmed.
Yes, Commander. Understood. Target acquired.
Reporting. Attack commencing.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Decoding your transmission.
What do you need, sir?
On standby. All fighters engaged.
Alright.
Heavy cruiser. Advancing to that position.
This fleet...
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Comms open.
Yes, Commander.
Ready to receive
We'll have to, yeah, we'll have to check how much is around. Thank you, Pulse Fired, for another $6 donation,
Awaiting new instructions.
saying, right in the golem.
What do you need, sir? All batteries fire
Very
on the
painful place to get shot.
top. Awaiting your orders.
Very appreciated.
Destroy their launch
Very
bay.
much.
Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open.
Star Destroyer standing.
So yeah, I will put up a poll on Patreon probably for the April single stream Galactic Conquest, which is the one that we're going to be doing in May. For the March one, which is what we do in April, we'll be probably doing the Republic
Heavy destroyer stands
in Fall of the Republic,
Starting our attack run.
and then in for the one following that, I'll put up a poll including one of the factions from TR, probably Ariadu, because I think we've done most other factions, and some other mods that aren't TR.
Ready to receive orders.
Star Destroyer.
Probably like Stargate or Phoenix Rising or something.
Heavy cruiser
I need to...
on standby.
Part of the problem is that I'm not as familiar with other mods, so I'm not really sure what I can do in 12 hours or less, ideally. So I don't want to commit to doing like a full AOTR playthrough for one of those. That'd be forever. Because I don't think they have any smaller maps. But yeah.
Orders
Because that'd be
confirmed.
like a full equivalent of a progressive
Tactical
playthrough
battle
here.
imminent.
Oh shit. Don't want to do this. Don't want to do this.
The enemy is approaching.
They have an ion cannon.
Choose your reinforcements.
Do we want to do this?
We'll get there. Location locked.
Earth
Heading
Big
out.
Iron, you're in Stick, Black Wolf.
Orders confirmed. Ascendancy at the ready.
Ion cannon firing.
Where do you shoot the other thing?
Choose your reinforcements.
Let's move out. Let's go.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Moving to coordinates.
We'll get there. Location locked. Heading out. Star Destroyer comms open.
I did move the health bar so you can actually see it directly on the center of the ship.
Yes, Commander.
Obviously, not yet.
Ready to receive orders. Thrawn would approve. Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open. Ready to receive orders. Ascendancy at the ready.
Attack the SSD.
Awaiting orders.
Tell them loose, Sankia.
The missile launchers are the primary target.
Yes, Commander. Advancing on target.
Yeah, stop
Ready to go.
flipping around.
Those cannons will be
Jerk.
taken care of, sir.
Sir, I've detected.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Regroup for another attack.
Awaiting your orders.
Ion cannon firing.
Wait on.
Command.
Ion cannon is not very epic.
Ready to receive
I mean,
orders.
it's pretty epic, but not for us.
Mega Masers primed. Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open. Firing sequence engaged.
Taking fire. Commander, they're
Are
hitting
you a regular one? No, you're Big Iron.
us. Where'd he go?
Ready
I'm
to
on
receive
it.
orders. Ascendancy at the ready.
Stay in formation. Nowhere to run.
Commander.
Falling out of formation.
Reporting in.
Draw their
Star
fire.
Destroyer comms
Attack
open.
formation.
Roger that. The laser
Almost through the
Ready
shields.
to receive orders. Ascendancy at the ready. Thrawn would
They've taken
approve.
out our launch bay.
Regroup for
Mega
another
Masers
attack.
primed. Star Destroyer comms
Get
open.
behind them. I have
Firing
them down.
sequence engaged.
They're coming.
Thrawn
Alright,
would
there we
approve.
go.
Destroyer here.
More enemy craft.
Another
Orders
Peltis.
confirmed.
Taking fire.
Just gonna dump all of our Peltis on this.
Mega Masers primed.
More because I think it's fun than because it's necessarily the best thing for me to do.
Firing sequence engaged.
Directing all fire
Star
at the
Destroyer
missile
comms
launchers.
open. Ready to receive orders.
I copy.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Ascendancy at the ready. Thrawn would
Locking
approve.
on.
Engines are gone, sir.
Can you please just,
We'll get there.
just
Star Destroyer
face
comms
and shoot
open.
at the thing.
Nowhere to run.
Coordinates
Star Destroyer
received.
standing by.
Enemies engaged.
Engage.
Target locked.
Hmm,
Reinforcements cancelled.
we want... I would approve.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Location locked. Heading out.
Falling out of formation.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Fire.
Draw their
Ready to
fire.
receive orders. Ascendancy at the ready.
Attack formation.
Yes, Commander.
Detected.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Alright.
Star Destroyer comms open. Ready to receive orders. Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open.
You still have engines. Should be able to call you back.
Click.
I can't do it for the patron ones.
Orders.
Coming around.
I think you should be able to leave. Unless your fighters don't get back. Could happen.
Our primary engine system is down.
Ascendancy Warlord Star.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Ascendancy at the ready. Star Destroyer comms open. Mega Majors Prime.
Awaiting your orders.
Eliminating target.
I don't know why I'm being so flippant with this fleet. It's not like this is the last challenge or something, but I just am. Bring in an Ascendancy.
Fighters aboard.
No, you know what? I won't.
Ready to receive orders. Ascendancy at the ready.
Falling out of formation. Ready. Instructions received.
Clear out some more of these fighters.
TIE squadron.
We'll bring in Scythe for the bonus.
Decoding your transmission.
Activated. Draw their fire.
Star Destroyer comms open.
I'll try to kill some of the little guys. We can also jump in back there, but
Go after the
I won't yet.
Commander. Open fire.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Target at Galactic discretion. Decoding your transmission. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Cannons are offline.
Taking fire. Commander,
Lasers are destroyed.
We've been outmaneuvered.
nowhere to run.
Sending moving out. Destroyer armor.
We've been outmaneuvered.
Roger that.
Falling out of formation.
Do we want? Yeah, let's bring the Apodio in.
Form up.
Heal them up.
Heavy destroyer stands ready. Requesting fighters aboard.
All these extra little ships around him are a problem.
Decoding your transmission.
Enemies in
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
So I think we will
Stands ready. Orders. Firing.
direct some attention at them.
Ascendancy at the ready.
I'm on them.
And just to clean up things a little bit.
What do you need, sir? Firing all targets. Sending star.
I very rarely do SSD battles like front to back like this.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Eliminating target.
It's definitely the worst way to do it. Trying to like do the entire thing rather than picking a side.
Ascendancy at the ready. Mega Majors Prime.
Yes, Commander.
I'm on them.
Firing on my weapon system.
Taking fire. Coming around.
Decoding your transmission.
Star Destroyer comms open. Firing sequence engaged. Ready to receive orders.
Our engines are
All
down.
approved.
And I'm letting stuff choose its own targets, which is resulting in a lot of capital ships that are firing at
Awaiting new
like
instructions.
frigates or fighters even.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
It's not what we want.
All mega majors.
Ascendancy
Here,
at the
kill the
ready.
Dauntless.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Decoding your transmission.
Enemies in range. Choose nowhere to run.
Understood.
Intercepting.
Location locked. Heading out.
Awaiting new instructions,
Stay
Commander.
in formation.
What do you need, sir?
Get behind them.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands
Alright.
ready.
We're gonna kill Drayson because that's giving Wedge a command bonus.
Coming around.
Destroy their turbo
Ready
lasers.
to receive orders.
Eliminating target.
And I don't want Wedge to have a command bonus. I want him to die.
Decoding your transmission.
Falling out of
Ascendancy at the ready.
formation.
Star Destroyer
Awaiting
comms
new
open.
instructions, Commander.
I got one. Locking on.
I'm really not sure how big the fleet here actually is.
Yes, Commander. Firing on my weapon system.
Ascendancy at
But
the
I
ready.
prefer these ships to not shoot at fighters.
Heavy destroyer.
That should be less of a problem with
Enemies in range.
what Bob found at the category mass,
Firing sequence
where the fighters, I think it was because they didn't have one in the container, so they were still getting targeted by other stuff that is usually told not to bother prioritizing fighters.
ready to receive orders.
Decoding your transmission. Initialize.
Engine ground.
God, there's so many MC40s just jumping in here.
Ascendancy at the ready.
Locking on.
Sending Star
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
No, if Lusankia dies, then Wedge is gone. Rogue Squadron's under different leadership when Wedge is in Lusankia.
Destroy their terminators.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Sending Star Destroyer here. Yes, Commander.
I'm on it.
Decoding your transmissions.
Star Destroyer comms open.
What do you need, sir? Firing on their weapon system.
There's even more back here. Jeez, what do they have here?
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander. Target their guns.
I've got them in my sights. Back around for other reinforcements.
Ready to receive orders. Mega Mazer.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Destroy those weapons.
They've taken out our
What do you need, sir? Destroy their terminators.
Decoding your transmission.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Ascendancy at the ready. Orders confirmed.
The lasers have been
Oh,
destroyed.
Star Destroyer
Awaiting
comms
new
open.
instructions, Commander.
Firing sequence
Yes, Commander.
engaged.
What do you need, sir?
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready. Target their guns.
see if we can just focus on the other side then.
Choose your reinforcements.
Sending Star Destroyer
Kill the
here.
kill the Mega Mazer on this thing.
Star Destroyer standing by.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Our target priority is the laser cannons.
Yes, Commander.
Star Destroyer comms open.
What do you need, sir?
Everything limping through it. There we go.
Engage.
Sending moving out.
Nowhere to
Ready
run.
to receive orders.
Decoding your transmission.
Falling out of formation.
Destroy those weapons.
I have them now.
Target their guns.
So many other little ships flying around doing damage too.
Locking on.
Yes, Commander. Firing on their weapon system.
No, they, for whatever reason, right now having the transports makes them not want to retreat.
Awaiting new
Reasons Bob
instructions, Commander.
is confused by. So it's not something I'm afraid of right now. Well, I'm not worried about it.
Destroyer stands ready. Target at gunner's discretion.
Reinforcements.
Vectors set.
Regroup for a
Decoding your transmission.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Requesting fighter support.
Tires reporting in. They're coming in quick.
Yes, Commander.
Alright. I don't think we have much threatening us right now. Okay, this looks like it's trying to just act like it's on our team, and I don't appreciate that.
Heavy destroyer.
Ron may approve, but I certainly don't.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Destroy those weapons. Target their guns.
What do you need, sir? Destroy their terminators.
Nowhere to run.
Decoding your transmission.
Falling out of formation.
And it's just this massive MC-40 we need to kill. There's just so many of them.
Destroyer stands ready.
Do they have a fleet anywhere else? Like,
Sending Star Destroyer
are
here.
two 14% factions deciding that this is the best use of our time is killing each other?
Transmission.
You fixed it? What was wrong with it, Bob?
Weapons.
I'm on them.
That was confusing.
Coming around. I've got them
Ready
in
to
my
receive
sights.
orders.
I mean, it's not bad news for me. Like, next time I deal with Gilzians after this playthrough, it's not going to be me using them.
Orders, sir.
I've already cheesed them.
What do you need,
What do I need from it?
Quick. Eliminating
All
target.
batteries fire on the top.
Awaiting
Oh, God.
new instructions, Commander.
Enemy craft.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Commander, they're hitting us. Fire.
Requesting fighter
Yes,
support.
Commander. Destroy their terminators.
Decoding your transmission.
Target locked. Where'd he go?
All mega mazers.
That's weird.
Ready for this, sir.
Star Destroyer comms open.
Nowhere to run.
What do you need, sir?
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Engines
Ready to
are off,
receive
sir.
orders.
I got one.
Coordinates received.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Locking on.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Yes, Commander.
TIE squadron standing by.
We have to protect Scion.
Initialize general bombardment.
Mega Mazers Prime.
Awaiting new instructions.
I could technically have retreated, but I don't want
Heavy
to.
destroyer stands ready.
Roger that.
Like, this has got to be half of each of our Galactic
Destroyer comms
strike
open.
that was in this battle.
Decoding your transmission.
Kill that.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
Yes, Commander.
Destroyed our
Enemies
ion
in
cannon.
range.
Engines are out, sir.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
When will they stop jumping shit in?
Orders.
Form up.
Ion cannon
Attack
firing.
that target. Attacking target. Awaiting orders.
Our primary engine system is down.
Right, now we can't retreat.
Decoding your transmission.
Target locked.
Engage.
Ascendancy at the ready.
I've got
What do you need, sir?
Awaiting new instructions,
eliminating
Commander.
target.
Target at gunner's discretion.
Coming back around for another run. Getting a lock.
Alright. Don't overhaul you.
Starting our attack run.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Regroup for another attack. They're gonna
Oh, wait.
Decoding your
Go
transmission.
finish that off.
Star Destroyer comms open. We'll get that.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
We've lost our turbo
stay in
lasers.
formation.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands
Get
ready.
behind them.
Ready to
Okay,
receive
he's actually
orders.
got shields back.
Decoding your transmission.
Ascendancy at the ready.
I have zero idea how much they have left.
Instructions, Commander.
I'm on.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Locking on. Coming
Ready to go,
around.
sir.
I've got
On
them in my
standby.
sights. Coming back around for another run. Enemies
Star
in
Destroyer
range.
comms open.
Target
You
locked.
die, you die.
Ready to go, sir.
Awaiting new
Eliminating
instructions, Commander.
Target locked. Getting a lock.
Oh god,
Receive
engines.
orders.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Yeah, this is uncruel.
Decoding your transmission. All mega lasers. Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
I got one.
Jesus.
I'm
You
locking on.
are
Enemies
next.
in range. Stay in formation.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Eliminating target. Get
Without the ion cannon, this would have been so much easier. Yeah, that does seem to be it.
On standby.
Just
All
this
fighters engaged.
assault frigate coming up.
Transmission. Awaiting new instructions.
We just gotta assault the Golan too.
reporting. Attacking.
Thanks, heavy
I am
destroyer
shocked that
stands
some of
ready.
this stuff would.
Open.
Destroyer armor.
Decoding your transmission.
Coming around.
Vectors set.
Ready to go, sir.
Coming back
We'll
around
be
for
there
another run.
imminently.
Getting a lock.
Awaiting new instructions, Commander.
What do you need, sir?
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
Yes, Commander. Ready. I'm on them. Stay in formation.
I will keep these back.
Get behind them.
Decoding your
You
transmission.
stay there. Well, we can get them close enough to kill that.
Locking on.
Awaiting new instructions,
Enemies in
Commander.
range.
Sending Star Destroyer here.
Thanks, heavy destroyer stands ready.
If I'd known how much they had in reserve, I would have just been so much more careful.
Decoding your transmission.
I have them around.
No! You dicks!
Coming around.
Awaiting
I
new
want to
instructions,
kill them. Oh
Commander.
well.
Firing.
Go invade the Ariado Authority with them. Not sure why they want to retreat now.
Sights.
Could it be a save, though? Hmm. Alright. So we're going to take Rygar and hopefully Castle. They can use those to invade other people who aren't me. That's what matters. Because they're all just in like a mess together down there. We're going to go through the core first, so it'll be fine. Like, I do think next stream will be taking the core down to like Hakasi. All right.
Pull out.
Let's bring them in.
Let's move out.
Construction complete.
Right away.
Got 2 ground battles now.
Invasion commencing.
Kessel and Rygar. And then we'll see what the galactic situation is.
Ready. Yes, sir. Roger. Building under construction.
Choose your reinforcements.
Position Alpha successfully
We
reached.
secured a build
Course plotted.
Sensor node
Reporting in.
constructing.
Turret constructed. Roger that.
We'll try to go up to that one.
Construction complete.
I assume they're not as built up here as they were on other planets.
Awaiting orders. Construction complete.
We got 91,000, we're about to make it
Yes,
92.
Commander. Heading out. All out.
Unless, well, like, they've been able to
Open fire.
build...
Attack that target.
They haven't really sent anything from... Well, there were the ground units that we killed, so
Let's go.
I think we're good.
Ready. Keep going.
Destroyed.
Whoop,
Copy.
whoop.
I copy, sir. Reporting in. This way. Standing by. Ready to go. Over there.
Squad.
Commander, scouting location.
We
Ready, sir.
secured a landing
Executing
zone.
flyby. Adjusting Navicomputer. I copy.
Our base is under attack. We
Ready
secured
for
a
orders.
build
Roger that. Copy.
Yeah, after this battle in Rygar, because the stats don't update immediately, so probably better just wait until we've done these 2 battles. We'll do an overview of the galaxy before ending the stream.
This way.
Providing
Over
backup.
there. Ready. Engaging.
Take a look at what's left with everything.
Warm up. En route. Firing. Moving to coordinates. Roger that. All weapons loaded. Waiting orders. Copy. We're going in. Ground target. Right away.
Yikes. That's not what that is. Alright,
Heading assault. Roger that. Almost there.
get over here. Let's see if we can take out the
Heading out.
ion cannon. That's an AA turret. That looks like an AA turret. Okay, that's no longer an AA turret. Here we go. Okay, they do have a shield gem here then. So this is gonna be no, get out of there then. You're not supposed to be here. Run farther back. Need a flamethrower.
Awaiting orders.
Get back
Moving to
here.
that area, sir.
Ready for orders. En route. Moving to coordinates. Fire. Open fire. Roger that. Right away.
Oh, stay back here.
I copy, sir.
Repair station
Some repairs over here as well.
Ready. Yes, sir. Heading out. Heading out. Target confirmed.
Okay.
Awaiting orders. Reporting.
construction complete.
Yes, sir.
Roger that. Keep going.
See if we can sneak around the back. Yep, the Emperor of the Hand does have an interdictor. I just don't have any in the fleets I've been using right now.
Location.
Had to rebuild them.
Executing flyby.
I don't think we can do here with this.
Copy.
Yes, Commander. Ready. Copy. Engaging rebel forces.
Form up. En route.
Well, without that AA turret, maybe we can get through there. The Emperor of the Hand's interdictor is called the Prolipsy.
Reinforcement point
It's
protected.
a little kind of flared wing, almost boxy looking.
Moving out. Heading out. All out. Attacking. Targeting. Firing.
Retreat in our moment of triumph? I think you overestimate their chances.
We're going in.
Yes, sir. Commencing bombing run.
Keep going.
Destroy. Unit destroy. Unit
This
Alright.
way.
There we go. Lost some stuff.
Over there.
Will Imperial Reign have Black Sun or some other criminal faction beside the Huts? Probably not. Like, to be a faction in Empire at War, you at least need to have some sort of military. And, like, Black Sun really doesn't. They have more of a chance to be represented in some way, but, like, a couple Gozantes isn't really enough for a military or for a faction in Empire at War. I prefer to avoid doing the thing where, like, criminal faction equals where all the Clone Wars ships went. So, like, a Black Sun fleet with a bunch of, like, mixed CIS and Republic or Mandalorian or whatever stuff. So, like, the Zan Consortium would possibly
Executing flyby.
show up in some capacity, and they have, like, an actual military, so at least that is a thing.
I copy. Ground target locked. Ready for attack. En route.
They made an Empire at War 2 or remake in 64-bit. Would you convert your mod and make it bigger? That would entirely depend on how moddable it would be and what the other capabilities are, because there's no guarantee that a new Empire at War would be moddable. There's no guarantee that if it is moddable, that it's moddable to the same extent. After having done this for 15 years, I wouldn't be especially eager to just throw everything out and start from scratch. So, like, there's way too many possible changes.
All out. Let's move out. Yes, Commander. Let's go.
Banner maps of Sagaria's rebels and allied faction rebels from Sector 4 table. Not necessarily.
Keep going.
Our ability to make any faction allied to anyone else will depend on how well we're able to make a handler for that sort of thing. I don't want to use the way we handle the CIS stuff, like the corruption stuff, especially
Scouting location.
prevalent or standard, because it has its own problems.
Reporting in. Executing flyby. Standing by. Copy.
We've secured a build pad.
Thank you, Pulsefired Gaming, for the $1 donation, saying bad at math over 500.
En route. Moving to coordinates.
Order acknowledged.
Back.
Yes, Commander. Scanning the area.
go. Roger that.
Suppressive fire.
We definitely have a field base over there.
Commander, right away.
Roger that. Moving into
Alright,
position.
let's move up a bit.
Ready, sir.
Yes, Commander.
Ready for orders.
What kind of ground troops and vehicles will the Hapens have? We don't really see much of anything for their military outside of the battle dragons and overcruisers. We do hear about some other ship classes from them. On ground, there's very little ground combat in any of the books in general. For the Hapens, we're doing a lot of like skiffs and stuff,
Ready. Watching
though,
for the enemy.
because we do see them use
Ready for
a
recon.
good amount of repulsor craft. So that's going to be the bulk of their ground forces. We have 2 designs made for them already, and then do you plan to add fighters to ground battles like an AOTR? No. If you have fighters in ground battles, they're either properly balanced, in which case they're just like air speeders, or you have them be fighters and then they're like incredibly overpowered. And generally all that ends up mattering, like air units are hard enough to balance even just as speeders. If we ever did air units in ground battles again, it'd be like an airstrike ability similar to bombing runs. It would definitely not be standard ground units.
All weapons loaded. Underway. Affirmative, sir. Scouting area.
Come on, man, this
On the way.
The Yuzon Vong will come eventually, yeah.
Order, sir.
We secure Able Pad.
Almost there. Heading out. Scout trooper reporting.
Sensor node constructing.
Roger that.
Get up
Right
to
away.
here.
Lead
Give
the
me
way.
the target. Right away.
Bombardment available.
Is there any way to have your planetary space fleet so that when an enemy attacks only your scout ship... no, you can make Pathfinders work on defense.
Moving out.
There's nothing different we can do with that. That's one of the game features that kind of is what it is and can't be modified
En route.
or repurposed.
Moving to coordinates. Roger that. Right away. Moving out. Heading out.
Right away.
Ball out. Let's move out. Let's go. Keep going.
No,
This way.
that's...
Gearing up.
you
Form
want.
up.
Okay, you are not an airspeeder.
Reporting in. Over there.
Awaiting orders. Copy. I copy. Heading out.
Standing by. Scouting location.
Alright,
Reporting.
gotta wait a couple minutes.
Unit destroyed.
Oh, they went in range.
Roger that. Fall out.
There are bomb vehicles that show up. Oh, we lose.
Ready. Ready for recon. Yes, Commander. Initiate attack run. Ready to move. Awaiting destination. Scout trooper active. Fallout trooper.
It's going to be very difficult tonight because they are large critters.
Let's go. Over there. Scout trooper reporting. Gearing up.
Acknowledged.
Construction complete.
Almost there.
Base is under attack. Reinforcement point contested.
Roger that.
Oh,
Scanning the area.
We've secured a build pad. Bombing run available. Turret construction. Complete. Construction complete.
Ready.
alright. And we win.
Commencing bombing run.
Oh,
Let's go.
We are
Hey, we got it.
victorious.
Thank you, Moose, for the 625 donation, saying long time fan of the mod, looking forward to the new update. Well, glad you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy the next one. Aw.
Let's go.
Something still building, so we don't actually have any units. Investor, get over here.
Underway.
Rygar. I'm gonna save. There'll be, once 3.1's released, you'll start seeing a fair bit of content for the other factions. There will be a bunch of Siruvi, Chiss, Apen, possibly Vong, but all that stuff going in. So it'll be a fun time. Do want to finish this invasion. Well, I'll wait for that. See if we get vessel first. Get any out? Alright, I don't want them to do another ground to space kill, but
System control achieved.
here.
Building started.
And
Invasion
before the week tick over. Alright. I think they do have a full 10 stack here, I assume.
Ready. Beginning construction. Keep going. Roger.
Get over there.
Choose your reinforcements.
We're an assault tank, not a boat.
Construction.
Moving at full speed
Unit
now.
capacity. Production halted.
Reporting in. Spreading out. Over there. Moving out.
Ready to go.
Landing zone.
Executing flyby.
Did still have one of these companies here. Hey, it worked.
Navicomputer. Copy. En route. Firing. Moving to coordinates.
Yeah, I don't think the New Republic has much left in the tank anymore.
Right away. Ground target locked. Ready for attack. Initiating sweep.
Destroyed.
Heading out.
Awaiting orders. Over there.
Right. Well,
Commander,
let's see what they have back here. I don't think they built any
ready, sir.
turrets.
Let's move out. Roger that. Weapons online. Let's go. Keep going. This way. Over there. Scouting location.
I copy.
Warm up. I've got a lock.
These are just mines. Yeah, they must be losing some of their core territory if they're building mines with this stuff. Stop them from... that's scary as well.
Be mobile. Yes, sir. Course plotted. Moving out. Yes, Commander. Reporting. On my way. Commencing attack. Moving into position. All weapons loaded.
Waiting orders. Copy. Attack that target. Attacking target. Fire and mill.
Okay. Run away. Run away.
Destroyed.
Run away. Run away.
Unit destroyed.
Give me the target. Roger that.
And run over the bridge.
Reinforcements cancelled.
Advancing. Copy. Right away, sir.
Right. I would like to build something repairy over here. Repairy Potter.
Capacity. Production halted.
Ready.
Attack that target.
Do it before.
Underway.
Hey.
Awaiting.
Alright, this is gonna be repairy, this is gonna be visioning. Run over.
Sensor node constructing.
Reporting.
Alright.
Copy.
Some of you over here. Now that needs to die. Ooh, nice shot there, MPT or mortar tank thing. It was exactly what we hired you for. Coming in clutch. Now we need to take out that thing. Okay, we gotta kill that first.
Order acknowledged.
Unit
Artillery
destroyed.
online.
Come through.
Forma. Entering battle. Awaiting. I copy. Yes.
Nope,
sir.
no. Drive over there. That's where all your friends are.
I copy.
Yes, Commander.
Reporting.
We're not repairing you after all.
Copy.
I think it's
Moving forward.
gonna be safe to
Attacking.
kill this.
Go. Engaging target. Yes,
I
Commander.
don't think there's really any units left now.
Roger that. Targeting. Firing. Right away.
Why do the EOTH commanders only have 2 soldiers? There were pretty extensive infantry reworks going on that aren't 100% finished. And the Empire of the Hand's ground as a whole being reworked.
Orders, sir.
So I don't know how far a lot of those got.
Ready for attack. Initiating sweep.
Like infantry-wise, I don't think most of the changes for infantry ended up being applied to the Empire of the Hand yet.
Attack. Let's move out. Fire.
Reporting.
Very few specifics have been decided for the Empire of the Hand ground reworks.
Planetary control achieved.
All right.
Constructing.
Let's save again. Hopefully it'll be something we can get started on in 3.2, but unsure. Alright, so we're going to save here. We're going to take a look at what the galaxy is looking like. And then that'll do it for this week. Yeah, we'll check out the stats. We'll check out the shipyard. Well, it looks like the New Republic actually might have no shipyards at all, because this is all EA now. I don't know that I'm really afraid of getting attacked by the New Republic much anymore. Alright. This poor fleet. We've probably dropped a fair bit as well. Okay, let's check the Hapens. They're up to 19. New Republic's down to 9. Empire's up to 29. Maldrude's at 11. Ariada's up to 14. We're down to 10. That was damaging for everyone. Okay. What we're gonna do, I think, is leave that fleet at Cassel. Build up some more stuff to go into Borlaus, Coruscant, Kuat. This whole region is going to be our target for next time. Down to Kaelist and Corellia. The Empire has a third of the strength in the galaxy right now. You know what? Yeah. That's what we're going to do. And the New Republic has deep space. Good for them. Kura Endor. Yikes. Bye, Joe. We'll probably just ignore this side of the galaxy for a little bit. The New Republic is... Oh, they do have a level 3 here at Sherdon, but that's not going to factor in too much. We're going to push in from this side, then we'll push in from this side, then we'll take the Ariado Authority out. So this will be probably one stream worth, another stream. So we're probably 2 or 3 streams from the end here. How many planets is that for everyone? Part of the hand, we're at 70 planets almost. 12, 4, 6, 19. Yeah. Add it up properly. 9, 28, 34, 50, 53 planets. We're probably not going to kill everything. We'll see how we're doing in the streams. And whenever we want to get started on another thing, but we're going to get pretty close to killing everything. Possibly won't invade the Hapens, but either way, hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. We'll be back probably next Sunday. I've still got to work out the stream schedule for the next week. I don't think we'll have a chance to have a second Empire of the Hand stream in the coming week, so it'll probably be next Sunday. Either way, thanks for watching, everyone. Hope to see you next time. Bye.